Hello, everyone, and welcome back to House of Mystery. Today, we continue to explore our Hallmark movie and mystery series. Now, today's is probably my favorite, and I'm going to tell you why there's so much to love about this series, but it is the Martha Vineyard Mysteries. I definitely suggest you check them out if you have not seen these, and you can also read them. This is a four-movie series on Hallmark that started around 2020 and went through 2021, and it's based on the 19-book series by Philip Craig. Now, these books ranged from 1989 with A Beautiful Place to Die all the way up until Vineyard Chills, which was released in 2010. So the four movies in the series, there may be some more. They've not said that they are canceled, but they haven't been renewed, and it's been several years. So we've got to join together and try to get them back, because if you see them, I definitely think you're going to love them just as much as I do. This series stars Jesse Metcalfe and Sarah Lynn and is set in beautiful Martha's Vineyard. And that is a big selling point for me. I love the scenery and just the idyllic town. Now, some of the scenes are from Martha's Vineyard, but a lot of the movie is actually set in Canada, which is something that is pretty typical of Hallmark. They set a lot of their movies, or they're actually filmed in Canada. But it's still beautiful. So Metcalf plays Jeff Jackson, who is a former Boston detective. He has grown up in Martha's Vineyard, and he returns once he's shot in the line of duty and forced to retire. Lynn plays his childhood friend, Dr. Z. Medeiros, who happens to be the daughter of the local police chief. These dynamics are a bit different than what is in the books, but they work beautifully for the movie series. Jeff is often referred to as JW, and he's often asked by the police chief to consult on cases, and he and Z spring into action. And I love the relationship that these two have. You can tell it's a true friendship. They actually really care about each other, but it's clear that they are also attracted to each other, and they want to pursue that as well. But they take it really slow, and the romance does not overshadow the mystery aspect. Hallmark has a range of movies. They have tons of romance movies where that is the focus, and I love that this does not overwhelm the movie at all. It sticks very much to mystery elements and the plot, which I love. And there's also no like love triangle here or multiple characters that join and exit the series. It's just really the two of them, and I really love that. There are, of course, some great minor characters to play off, but as far as romantic interest, there's not people popping in and out, which I really like. This duo also is to me less intrusive than some of the other characters in the Hallmark Mystery Series. Now, don't get me wrong, I really enjoy watching all of them. And a lot of our super sleuths, what makes them interesting is that they're just, a librarian or a baker or, a flower shop owner, and they have these other jobs, but yet they're still this super sleuth, which is really cool. But sometimes when you really think about what they're doing, they have no relation to the case. They're not a detective or anything, which again is good. But sometimes I'm like, how would people really react if you have this person coming up, interrogating you and asking you all these questions and snooping around when they really don't have anything to do with the case? I'm not sure how people in everyday life would respond to that. But in Martha's Vineyard, Jeff is asked a lot to consult on the cases, and Z tags along, and she's there if they need medical advice because she is a doctor, and that comes into play on several occasions. And then her dad is the police chief, so he may even ask her to look into something, or she's there when he hears information. And so it just happens a little bit more naturally, which I love. So in the first movie of this cozy mystery series, A Beautiful Place to Die, which is also the name of the first book, Jackson is having to first come to the island because he has been shot in the line of duty. And this is also something that is a theme throughout. He's constantly trying to figure out what happened because it does kill his partner. And he gets shot. The bullet remains lodged in his back, so he cannot continue his duties as a police officer or detective in Boston. So he comes back to Martha's Vineyard. And this is where they work to solve the mystery of a young man who is killed. And it does a great job of setting up the characters that remain through the entire series. The second movie is riddled with deceit. This shows Z and JW teaming up to solve the mystery of their friend's missing emerald, which of course also leads to murder. And I do really like the plot in this, and her friend plays a really great add-on character in this, as well as some other parts to come in the series. In the third installment, Ships in the Night, they once again team up to solve an art gallery theft, which of course leads to the murder of someone, and it happens to be the gallery manager. And then what is the final installment, Poison in Paradise, a young waitress is found dead and a large amount of money mysteriously appears in Z's bank account. The duo works to solve the mystery before anything else deadly can happen. So, like I said, I really hope that there's more because this series definitely left me wanting more. We don't get the full effects of what happens with Z and JW's relationship, like something that does end up happening in the books. I don't want to give too much away. And then just the elements of the whole story, the mysteries, the murder, how it all plays in together. It's so well done. It is to me the epitome of a cozy mystery series. The characters are great. They're super lovable, and I really think if you've not seen it, you need to check it out. The scenery is beautiful. The ease of action, and if you get a chance to watch it, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know which one is your favorite. And if you get a chance to read the books, like I said, there are 19 of those, so that should keep you busy for a while. See which one you like the best, and that may become your new favorite cozy mystery series. Who knows? I really appreciate it if you made it to this point, for sticking in with me through the whole video. If you have any ideas of how I can make videos better or topics that you would like for me to cover, I would really appreciate it, as I am just starting out. If you don't care to give a like and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. Thank you again, and I hope you will come back to House of Mystery.